first thing, what problems were you having um, with your current solutions that weren't being met that were causing you to look elsewhere for a solution?
A lot of it was the customization because we have very specific needs at the clinic, and most of the available options don't really care about specific needs. Either you fit their standards or you don't, and they're not really interested in doing anything about that. So you guys have been a huge help with getting exactly what we need and how we need it and making sure that it works for us.
Awesome. Okay, so that kind of leads into the second one. What differences have you seen um, in your practice since using Checkup, and like how have you utilized it?
A lot of it is, it seems to be easier for not just us, but the clients as well. They really seem to not have many questions with how to use it. Um, Issues that we've discussed aside, a lot of the clients really seem to find it user friendly, have an easy time getting on there, requesting what they need. Um, and I know that as a clinic, we have had a lot more ease of use since it's a lot easier to discuss with you guys. Hey, this doesn't really work with us. Can we do this? And I know that with a lot of our staff, that's a huge help because if they don't get it, they don't get it. And how we've gotten it to where it works for them, I'm not getting any questions anymore. And as the IT guy, that's a huge thing. So
Okay, yeah, that's awesome to hear. Just from like a you know personal level.
right.
um, okay, so what differences do you see? And you kind of touched on this a little bit, but more specifically, what differences do you see between us and other solutions in the space that you've used, and like kind of your general experience with working with Checkup?
One thing that I'll mention about Checkup again that I really like, just from my design background, is that Checkup looks a lot better than a lot of the other options. Um, it's a hard thing to specify, but there really is a different feel to how Checkup is. I want to say like friendly and open and very sleek and modern, whereas a lot of the other options look like they were still designed on MS DOS. Like they still look rough and cobbled together. But further than that, um, it's just how easy it is to get what we need.
Awesome. Okay, and then final thing I really had, are your clients enjoying it? Are they getting better experience overall? And like, is it benefiting them, not just like y'all at the practice, but the clients that are they're using as well?
Well, definitely. One of the best things about it that it's something that we haven't had for a while because of those very specific requirements when scheduling. We haven't had any way for them to schedule with their own schedule. So, a lot of times clients have very specific dates that they can and can't work, and that's a huge conversation to have over the phone and a massive annoyance to have through text. So, for them to be able to go online and just look at what we've got available and see what matches with their schedule is a huge help for them. The 24 hours a day that they can get on there and book an appointment, the way that they can connect with us through Checkup to make it a lot easier when they're scheduling appointments, all of that I'd say is a huge help for them. And then, of course, with new clients, being able to set everything up through Checkup now and just do that at their own pace, see everything that they need and get it put out there quickly is also a lot easier than talking to us over the phone and us going through every question. Then we've got to send them a link, and then they've got to pay this. It's all right there, and it's easy to do, and they can do it at midnight. They don't have to wait for us to open.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, awesome. Um, well,
So something like that too. We are a clinic that prides ourselves on our hours. Like we are open later than everybody else. We're open from 7:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. most days, and then we even have Saturday hours because a big part of what we've set up is that we know people are busy, people have work. You can't always be here 9 to 5. So having that extra time for them to do anything online, anything on Sunday, that's a big part of something that our clients like.
I don't know if you have anything else you just want to throw in there, I guess, you know. Um,
So the only other thing is that just working with you guys has been, it's been a dream. I've been here for 2 years. We've gone through, I think, four different apps and programs, and still with the ones that we're working with, like SignaPay and even Pulse, a lot of the issues that we have to deal with and dealing with their customer support and trying to get things fixed is a nightmare. Half the time, it's, well, if you would just use it the way we designed it to be used, then you wouldn't have this problem. Um, but you guys are always quick to fix things. You're very much open to opinions and change and making sure that we get what we need. And that has been fantastic.
Um,
And yeah, thank you guys. We really do appreciate everything that you're doing. It's been a huge help.
Awesome.